Hi again. This is your host Syed Irfan Ajmal with another episode of the SIA Business Podcast. So, as I mentioned in probably the previous episode, that I'll be explaining how we classify backlinks according to their type, right? So there are various ways you can classify them by. For instance, one site I saw this morning, I think they were classifying, backlinks according to like 24 different criteria, and one of them was whether it's a webinar backlink or not. Okay, so I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like larger buckets where every bucket has its own sort of additional factors, if that makes sense. All right. If it doesn't make sense, then hopefully it will make sense in just a few seconds. Okay. So the three buckets that we have is link type 1, link type 2, link type 3, and basically we want all of these to be we want an ideal answer for all of these. Okay, so the ideal combination of this is when a link is do follow and it's contextual and it's original. Okay, so now let me explain what that actually means. All right, so do follow means that Google is basically not Google is basically considering that backlink when they are analyzing my website. Okay, so that's a do follow backlink. So for instance, if yahoo.com has given me a backlink and it's a do follow backlink, then I'm basically getting the highest amount of SEO use from yahoo.com. All right, so that's a do follow backlink. Now, other than that, it can be a no follow backlink or it can be a sponsored slash UCG. For all of those we have used a plugin called no follow links. So you can see that I have basically, if you check where my mouse cursor is, you will see that it's called strikeout no follow backlinks. However, recently we realized that at least in some cases it's not really working accurately. Okay, so I think there was one site called cloudbase.com, and they have probably found some way to counteract this tool, or maybe they're using, I don't know, JavaScript or something like that. All right, now let me give you an example of a no follow backlink. So if you open this Forbes article, you will see that the author has linked to my website with the anchor text digital marketing expert. However, you can see that the plugin I told you about has made it a strike through. And also, if I go to the source, you will see that this backlink is no follow. Okay, similarly, remember I talked about UGC and sponsored. So if it was UGC or sponsored, then rather than no follow, the tag here would have been excuse me, UGC or sponsored. Okay, similarly, to talk about the last type, the UGC one, sorry, the mention only one, which we have yet to explain for linked bucket type number one. Sorry. So if I go here, you will see that there is another one called mention only. So mention only is simply when there is no link to my website at all. So obviously in this case, you can see that there is a backlink. But what some sites would do is that they would mention my name, but or my website's name, but if I try to click on my name or even the website name, it's not clickable. So that's when it's mention only. Okay, so for example, if I go here to the search engine watch article, you can see that my name is mentioned and they have also mentioned my website name. However, if I try to click on this, there is nothing which is clickable. Okay, so that's mention only in that case. Okay, and that's basically how link type 1 bucket works. And in the upcoming one or two podcast episode, I will also explain link type 2 and link type 3. All right, so thank you so much. That's it for now.